I'm Shar. I'm the artist in residence at FM Brush Company, and I'm going to talk to you about a few brushes, and I'm going to paint and demonstrate and show you how they work. Anyway, right now I'm using the black steel brush. It's one of my favorite brushes just because it moves a lot of paint. The bristles are really strong, and it will work on smooth surfaces as well as work on rough surfaces. So you can go from a smooth to a rough surface if you're doing a mural outside, you're on bricks, you're on cement, you go to wood, you don't miss a beat. And this is why I like this brush. It's a workhorse. The first thing I always do is start with a bright, and the difference between a bright and a flat is that the flat brush has long hairs on it, so you can pull a lot more paint and have control. One of the reasons why I like using a bright is because I can move a lot of paint fast without compromising my shape. So I like to use this for backgrounds, and I'm going to demonstrate to you how I use it. Okay, so I'm going to start with light colors. I put in my light colors first, so I'll work in the backgrounds first, and this is just a base. And basically with this brush, I can scrub, and that's one reason why I like working with a bright first, because I can scrub the color in. Now I'm going to switch to the round brush, and the round brush is really a unique brush. You can not only get a fine point, look at that point, but you can also get a lot of control and fill in areas. So I'm working this in here, and I can get detail with a round brush, no matter what the size is in a round brush. The next shape I want to show you is the filbert. And the really cool thing about a filbert, using a filbert brush, I want to show you this. In fact, I'm going to go to a darker color so you can see what it does. Okay, so a filbert brush, as I said before, it's a round and a flat together. And what's nice about this is that you can fill in a larger area, and then watch this. This is really cool. It goes right to a line. I can go from a large area to a line. And this is what's nice about a filbert brush. And you can just keep working the color. And a filbert and a bright, you can probably do 80% of your solid colors. Another one that's very nice to work with is your flat. And what's nice about this flat brush, this hair in the black steel is so strong that you can actually bounce it off your canvas or your board. So here I'm gonna, like if I wanted to, on this yellow, I wanted to put some areas, I can bounce it. And it holds a tremendous amount of paint. And this is what's really incredible about this flat brush, that the length of the hair, the elasticity, the buoyancy, the spring of the hair, you can control everything with it. Another really cool thing I love about a flat brush, the black steel flat, put a little bit of paint on the end and you can do a fantastic straight line. Watch what I'm doing here. Everybody thinks you need to use a round brush to make a flat line. In fact, a round brush is harder to make a flat line than using a flat brush, because a flat brush, it's got so much spring and strength, it just holds the area. So now I'm using the flat. I'm not using, most people think I'd be using a round brush for this, and I'm not. I'm using a flat. And so this is really one nice thing. And most artists don't realize that between a filbert, a flat, and a bright, you can almost paint anything. So again, I'm going to show you how you can make a line with a flat brush. And if I want to get a really precise line, I use flats. And the one really neat thing about this black steel, if I'm using this on like cement or on bricks, it'll fill in all the little rough areas. And I would use a flat for that because it holds so much paint. We've got a fan brush. And a fan brush is used for blending. And what's really great about this fan brush, you can take, like you have a color, and you can take and blend right on your canvas. So if you want to do a highlight, you can just blend it right into your paint. See here, I'm going to pull some of that black out of there. I can pull it, blend. See how I can make it look dimensional by blending it? I'm going to take some. It's really cool too for making it like, you know, if you're going to use it for a sky or anything like that. But you can really blend with a fan brush. Then I go back into going back to the bright again, okay? And I'm going to add some color. Then I'm going to go take my fan brush and mix it. Take a fan, wipe it out, and we'll blend. See, I'm working the hairs back and forth. You can add it on the canvas or you can add it right on the brush. Put some down here. So it starts coming alive by just blending the colors together. And a lot of people don't know how to use a fan. And I use a fan throughout my painting. If I'm painting something, I won't use a fan just at the end. I'll use it throughout the painting. These brushes make painting so easy because they're strong. They don't fatigue my hand. They've got a lot of spring, buoyancy, bounce, and guess what? They don't wear out. So you're gonna have this brush for a long, long time. Painting should never be a struggle. It should be fun and energizing, like the bunny.